Hello, welcome to my videos and my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the Lakers lost yesterday 106 to 108 against the Denver Nuggets in 2024 NBA playoffs, Western Conference first round, game 5. And with this loss, the Lakers lost the series 4-1 against the Nuggets, and the Lakers are eliminated about this competition, about the game. But to be honest, the game was very close all the game, where the all the series was very close. To be honest, the Lakers competed and fight against the Denver Nuggets, but to be honest, the Denver Nuggets are a top team and they are the favorite to win this championship and repeat because they are running champion team. And to be honest, I know that the Denver Nuggets won this series for one, but in the end, that this series was so close. But in the end, the difference was that the Denver Nuggets have better talent, better players, better team, and better head coach staff, and that's it. And the Lakers in the end competed, but in the end, when in the most important time, in the clutch time, the Lakers couldn't close the game, and for that reason they lost the game. About this game, it happened the same that happened in the first four game, where the Lakers won and dominated the first half. They took the lead of the game, but for first time in all the series, the Lakers lost the first quarter, but in the second quarter they improved in basketball level, and they took a lead of 3 point difference in the halftime, 53-50. But again, in the second half, the Denver Nuggets adjusted its basketball level, especially in the defense side, and they started to play a very great basketball. Because to be honest, in the first half they didn't play a great basketball. In the third quarter, they tied, they reduced the gap because the Lakers were leading the game in the first minutes of the third quarter. Later, they closed better the quarter, and they took the lead of the game in the third quarter by 5 point difference. They were leading 81 to 81 to 79 by 2 point difference, and the fourth quarter was very close, where the Lakers take the lead, and later they tied the game, and then later the Nuggets take the lead. And again, the big difference was that the Denver Nuggets had better players, top players, and they defend the game against the Jamie Murray decided the game, where he scored in the last possession of the game for the Denver Nuggets in the close time. The game was tied 106 to 106 with less than 11 seconds to play. So he entered to the paint, and he shoot a mid-range shoot, and he scored. And the Lakers had the last possession, but they couldn't score because there were left less than 3 seconds to play, and in the end they couldn't shoot, and the Lakers lost the game 106 to 108, and the season is over. So this is a very sadly way to get out, because I thought that the Lakers were gonna to reach for further what happened in the last year, because the last year they reached the Western Conference Finals, and now it can be it was a very disappointed, because I thought the Lakers were prepared to reach the NBA Finals. So about this game, the overall statistics, the Lakers threw for a 56 percentage, and they scored 10 triples. It was the same game in the offense, but in the defense side they didn't play a very great basketball, because they allowed that the Nuggets threw for a 47 percentage, and they allowed 60 triples. So this was one of the reasons why the Lakers lost the game. And about the paint, the Lakers won it by 6 point difference, 52 to 46, but this wasn't enough. And in the individual statistics, the best player was LeBron James, that made a double-double with 30 points and 11 assists, and he was one rebound shy to make another triple-double. About the second best scorer was Austin Reeves with 90 points. The third best was Anthony Davis, that made a double-double with 70 points and 15 rebounds. But maybe he should have scored more points, and maybe the Lakers should have won that game, but the what if doesn't exist. And the fourth best scorer was Rui Hashimura with 50 points, and the fifth one was Angelo Russell with 14 points. So, how was the series? Today the season was over. How I told you the Lakers lost this series for one, and they eliminated. So what happened? Well, let's make a little summary about what happened in the season. The Lakers won in November the NBA season tournament. Remember that the Lakers were criticized because they say that this season that doesn't matter, but in the end the Lakers won it, and they have an easy game because I remember an easy tournament because they finished undefeated. They started. Wait a minute. Yes, they in the group stage they faced the Phoenix Suns. Where in the first game they won it by 3 point difference, and later the Lakers played against the Grizzlies that they didn't have any problem, and they blow out and won this game by 24 point difference. In the third game they battled a lot because they played against the Trailblazers, but in the end they closed better the game and they won it by 12 point difference. And in the for that reason the Lakers qualified and defeated 3-0 in the knockout stage. In the quarterfinals the Lakers won in a very close game. They defeated the Suns by 3 point difference and they qualified to the semifinals. Well, in the semifinals the Lakers they had a problem, dominate the Pelicans, blow out them, and they won this game by 40 point difference. And in the final, the Lakers play against the Indiana Pacers when again the Lakers dominate this game since the beginning, and they have an easy game and they won this game by 34 point difference. So this was a great performance for the Lakers, and they won it. They have an easy game, and in the end they won it. And in the wait a minute. And in the regular season, the Lakers finished in the Western Conference in the seventh place with a record of 47-35. They improved compared to what happened in the last season. They won four more games, but because this year the Western Conference was more competitive, for that reason the Lakers finished in the seventh place in the play-in tournament. The Lakers all the season they were battle in this zone. They were for the 6 to the 11 places, and to be honest, the Lakers were a very mediocre team in my opinion, because they couldn't reach the number 6 to up more place to qualify direct to the playoffs. So the Lakers finished with a record of 47-35. They have a better record of 28-14 as a home team, and as a road team they have a losing record of 19-21. So what's next in the play-in tournament? The Lakers play against the Pelicans, where the Lakers dominate this game in the halftime. They were leading by more than 10 point difference, and in the halftime of in the third quarter in the first minutes, the Lakers had more than 20 points. I think that they have more than 20 points lead, and the Lakers relaxed this game, and they took that they were qualified, but the Pelicans closed better this game in the play-in tournament, and the Pelicans in the last quarter played a tremendous basketball level, where in the last 2 minutes of the game they tied the game, and I thought that the Lakers were gonna to lose this game, but then that Zion Williamson got injured. The Lakers could get the victory and they qualified to the first round, to the playoffs, where the Lakers play against the Nuggets, where the games were always close. Where in the first game the Lakers were dominating this game in the first half. They had the lead of the game, but in the second half the Nuggets closed better and they won this game by 11 point difference. In the second game, maybe here was the difference, where the Lakers should have won this game, and maybe the destiny should have been different. Where this game was the Lakers dominated this game, especially in the first half, where in the middle of the third quarter the Lakers had a 20-point lead. Yes, a 20-point lead. The Lakers blow it, and in the end the Nuggets won this game in the booster, when Jamal Murray won it in the last play of the game. In the third quarter, again the Lakers dominated the first half, but again in the second half the Nuggets played better and they won this game by 7 point difference, and the series was over here. And in the fourth game, the Lakers play a great game, especially all the four quarters, and the Lakers finally defeated the Nuggets to win the only game in the series. and to cut the 11 losing streak against the Nuggets. And yesterday the game was very close. You watched it, where the Lakers dominated the first half, but in the second half the Nuggets they dominated the game. They improved a lot and adjusted, and they won in the last play of the game. So what's next? The season 2024 NBA season will start in October, in the first day of October, where I think that LeBron James and Anthony Davis will play in the Olympics game, in Paris Olympics games, that will be played this July, where it looks like that the next season. I think that, in my opinion, if you ask me, this was a very disappointing season, because how I told you, the Lakers last year they reached the Western Finals, and I think that the Lakers minimum should have qualified to the Western Finals, because the goal was to qualify to the NBA Finals. So, in my opinion, it was a very disappointing season, because I thought that the Lakers had the team and the game to the team and the talent and the team to qualify to the NBA Finals, but the injuries, the bad coaching staff were one of the reasons to finish eliminated in the first round. About what is going to happen, it look like the LeBron James is going to opt to become a free agent, but there is some rumors that the Lakers are going to give him the maximum contract of 3 years, because and it looks like that the Lakers could have select his older son, Bronny James Jr., to play to with the Lakers in the next NBA draft 2024-2025. I don't know if it's going to happen, but if you ask me, I think that the Lakers should have fired the head coach that we have, because he made so very bad decision all the season that affected the game and the score of the Lakers, and maybe the Lakers should have won more games. So I think that there will be a lot of histories about what is going to happen in this summer, but let's see what happens. But let's see if the Lakers can be prepared to fight and compete against the next season for the championship. So in this video was my opinion about what happened yesterday, where the Lakers lost by 106-108 against the Denver Nuggets in the first round, in the game 5 first round, and with this score the Lakers lost the series 4-1 against the Nuggets, and they were eliminated from this competition. And I talk about all the season of the Lakers. They were the first NBA season tournament. They finished in the 7th place in the Western Conference, where they qualified in the play-in. They defeated the Pelicans 110-106 in the play-in, and then they lost in 4 games against the Nuggets in the first round. So this is all for today. See you next video. Gibran.